Hello. Today I'm going to be doing something I've actually never done. I'm going to be using my camera the entire time. I'm going to play some Calamity mod. I'll show you my mods. I have Boss Checklist, Recipe Browser, Fargo's Both Evils, so I can have both the Crimson and Corruption without having to go with the stupid island thing in the sky. We've also got the Mutant mod. We have Calamity mod, obviously. We have the extra music for it. We have banner boost because banners are garbage and they should have been a lot better. Boss cursor, wireless because laying down tons of wire just takes way too long. Magic storage, vein miner, weapon out light, alchemist NPC light, yet another boss health bar, and extra music for Calamity mod. So those are all the things we're running with. Got a new character set up right here with 0 minutes gameplay, softcore, and of course we have a new map that was generated today. Happy Mother's Day. So for this video series, I'm going to be playing it a lot differently. Ooh, nice, we got a altar right there. A lot differently than a lot of Let's Players would play it. So really quick, we're gonna go Revengeance, Death, and we're going to use the Defiled Rune just so that I can get that bonus amount of stuff. Slimes are going to go absolutely crazy for me. Jumping all over the place. So what I'd like to say is that for this series, I'm going to be doing stuff a little bit differently than what people normally do. First thing I'm going to do is I'm going to place some stuff down. I'm not going to edit any of this. I'm going to edit the start and end, but I'm not going to cut. I'm not going to get rid of a whole bunch of grinding. I'm going to show everything, you know? I feel like not a lot of people know how much effort this game actually takes. So I'm actually, you know, I'm gonna show it all. So first off, we're just going to drop off all our stuff, sort our inventory out a little bit, and we're going to go off on a little adventure. We're going to favorite everything. Ironheart, we don't need that. King Slime, I'll keep that just in case. We'll keep these. I'm not entirely sure what class I'm going to go with. I think I'm going to go for more of like any class that feels viable. I am going to be using the wiki a decent amount because Calamity changes every like 2 days. So it's good to actually have an idea as to what you're doing. But we're gonna go right ahead and find some decent stuff. Oh, we should probably cut down some trees while we're still on the surface. Yeah, but I'm not going to cut out anything. If I do cut stuff out, it's going to be probably, you know, me just like sitting there or not really doing anything, or just waiting for something to happen. That, you know, like I can't really do anything while I wait for it. Like waiting for an NPC to come in that I need to have to be able to continue playing. But other than that, I'm gonna keep everything in, and I'm not gonna skip through stuff just because it's boring or anything like that. Which, I mean, not a lot of people will like that, but I'll try and make it so that a lot of episodes that feature boss fights are exclusively the boss fight. So the start of an episode will be a boss fight, and then a whole bunch of grinding afterwards if I beat the boss fight. You know, I want to keep it about 15-20 minutes, maybe more. But, you know, not gonna have a boss fight in the middle of a whole bunch of grinding for something and something else. I'm gonna actually structure the episodes around boss fights so that the beginning is a boss fight, just to be fair to all the people that would want to watch and don't really want to pay attention to the fact that I'm grinding for hours on end for one item. But I mean, I want to show that I'm grinding for hours on end for one item just so people really understand that this game sucks, but it's also amazing. Because you have to do quite a bit. So one thing that death mode does is it makes the slimes jump really high to try and kill you. So they like jump around a whole bunch. That's one thing that you have to get used to in Calamity mode. Sorry, in death mode for Calamity. We're gonna favorite everything. We're gonna start by getting a whole bunch of ores. Because that is very important for being able to do pretty much anything in any game. But with the vein miner mod, makes it fairly easy to mine up ores. I just have it set so that when I'm left clicking, it's doing vein miner. So that I don't have to push a special button or anything just to vein mine. I can just make it vein mine whenever I'm mining. So there's that. Our summon here, one thing that people don't actually know is that Calamity has damage reduction. So if, in a bad way. So if you're using a summon, like I have now, that's just completely useless because he's glitching all over the place. But if I don't have a summon weapon out right now, he's not going to be doing much damage. He'll only do damage, like his full damage potential, if I have a summon weapon out. Otherwise, he'll do like, I think 10 to 20% of that damage. So it's not all that great to be using a summon weapon, except for just taking aggro from me. So I'm just using the summon, the squirrel here, to just stop enemies from attacking me, because they will be pretty aggro in the beginning. I'm going to be wanting to get a bed really quick and get a house set up, just so that I have decent safe place from all these crazy aggro monsters. I might want to pick these sunflowers up to line my house. Oh, we got a cave here. So what I'm actually looking for is I'm looking for... this isn't like, you know, a tried and true method. It's just a decent method that I like to do, where I'll build at the edge of two biomes. Usually there's hills like this at the edges of biomes. Plus we get to look inside a cave, and there's natural mining done for us. So if we move our wood around, we gotta attack a whole bunch of stuff. It's annoying, but it's gotta be done. Okay. So we're gonna place blocks terribly. Okay. We'll just realign everything. Our squirrel's freaking out all over the place, but who really cares? We're just gonna mine up some stuff just to get a decent amount of space. Place up a little entry area. And then we'll build our house into the side of this hill, just so then we have to place pretty much as few blocks as possible. Well, sorry, like build up as short as possible, so then we're not spending our time building upwards. We're spending most of our time actually digging and gathering resources, even while we're building our house. The one thing I am going to do is I'm going to make it so that you can't even enter this. So here we have the Eater of Souls here. Even though this is technically a Crimson world, we have the corruption there. That's why I ended here. So we're just going to get a campfire right away. Get that nice passive buff going. Grab a workbench. Grab a chair. We have a hammer, so we're going to start hammering away the walls. The only problem with mining in is you have a lot of walls that you have to deal with. But if you're willing to deal with the walls, it's not that bad. We're just going to fill everything in. Yeah. This will also show like a decent amount of, you know, like a normal person's structural, like, you know, oh, sorry. Structural sense of accomplishment, you know? So here we got the basicest, the most basic of houses, not basicest. And you know, that's usually all you really need at the start. Like we got 2 houses right away, 2 suitable houses. One of them's already occupied by the guide. And now we're just gonna start building off in a direction. And you know, things are just gonna, like, it's just gonna keep going, you know? And you know, I get to show my somewhat lack of creativity, but you know, creativity goes both ways. You know, you slowly gain it, but you also sometimes you just suck. You're not very creative, but you know, it's fine. You know. This will also help me to to become a bit better at talking for long amounts of time, which I really need to do, because I've been just not really talking to people, not really doing all that much, being kind of antisocial, and it's, you know, it gets tiring at times. You know, you just gotta work around it, and, you know, gotta get better. better at talking, better at filling up space, and ooh, don't wanna clear those out. I wish that there was a way to. Oh, can you? Oh, you can. Okay. I didn't think you could. Wait, can you do it with this too? Can I? Oh, I can't do it. Okay. I wasn't sure if I'd be able to do the good old 1.4 stuff. So obviously, since I'm playing Calamity mod, this is not 1.4. This is 1.3.5. And I'm going to want to get quite a bit more walls. But first I'm going to make a door. Just so then I have a door on the outside. Because I'm not going to go too far. And I don't have a mod. I want a mod that makes it so that it literally just doors open by themselves and close by themselves. So, first things first, I need to get some stone so that I can make a furnace, so then I can use the iron that I've obtained to be able to get a sawmill. I think it's called a sawmill. But yeah, we're gonna want to make a bed right away, just so then when we die, we can respawn in our house instead of having to traverse to our house, which is the bane of existence. You know, having to traverse all the way to your house over and over again. It gets very annoying very quickly. We're gonna place all our stuff here. Oh, I didn't want to build that. I wanted to build one of these. I'm gonna move this stuff one block over. Just then we can place another little guy here. I am going to move this stuff just so that it's a bit taller. I can actually put some platforms there. I don't know how far down this goes, but I'll find out eventually, you know? I'll just I'll do it one day. One day I will make it down there to explore. For now, we have to smelt up some iron and make an anvil. Mute our phone, because that's something that we don't normally have to do, but now we have to because people have started talking to each other. And it's officially nighttime, so we're going to have to get the hustle on. We gotta make some chains. And then we can make the sawmill. It is called a sawmill. Nice. So places to put the sawmill. I'm gonna spread down a little bit, just so then I can place some stuff down here, including since we do have magic storage, we're gonna be placing all of our storage blocks down here as well. We're not gonna have an extravagant home, at least not for a long amount of time. Which is fine, because you don't really need an extravagant home. You need a functional home until you want it to be extravagant and you're super powerful and you're in hard mode and you're already capable of defeating anything. Then you can make an extravagant home. Or until you have the NPCs that you can buy parts, you know. We're going to go to this block, just so that we're lined up vertically with the previous layer. And we're just going to make like a double tall storage room. No NPCs down here, just storage. Doesn't have to be that fancy. I'll actually leave that there. We'll put this here. And we'll just keep mining over. So here we're already at about 14 minutes. And in reality, this is how long it takes to set up a house. I mean, we did do a decent amount of like looking and stuff. So it's not just, you know, we have a house location and now we're going to set stuff up here. We're actually spending some time looking for a good house location. So it's not as, you know, clear cut as a lot of other things would be. But here we go. So now we've got a decent spot to place all of our construction stuff that's not as common. So we're going to make a loom. And then with the loom, we should be able to make enough cloth. We can only make 4. So we can't quite make a bed. So what we're going to do... Oh, this is a little insta house? Okay. we're going to head on into this cave carefully in a way that we can come back. As you can see, we got some nice cobwebs here. Fairly certain we need a bit more than 16, so I'm going to keep going dangerously. Living very dangerously with no torches. Okay, let's see how far we can make it. Obviously, this isn't the a hardcore mode, so dying is fine. It's just I'd rather not traverse the outdoors and fight a whole bunch of zombies on my way back to my house on night 1, you know? I don't want to be trapped outside of my house night 1. We'll just place that there. We also have to make a whole bunch of stuff so that we can get out reversibly. So we aren't as trapped by our own existence, because we are fairly weak. And it'll take a while to get a decent amount of stuff because this is death mode. I have the Defiled Rune on right now just because the amount of damage that we're going to be dealing, the amount of damage we're going to be taking is so much already that it doesn't really matter if we have a little bit more damage taken, but we're going to gain a lot more money in the process. So that's why I have the Defiled Rune on. We're not going to be keeping that. We're just going to have that for the sake of having it. So here we got some platinum. So we can see that our world is a platinum world, which, cool. I like gold, but platinum's fine. Just trying to build around instead of breaking blocks. I can't really find any cobwebs. I know they're at the top, but, you know, it's hard to get to the top when you can't really grapple hook and you can't buy ropes or anything because the merchant isn't here yet. Okay, so we got a few more. Ooh, some topaz. That's really good. Okay, so we're gonna mine up the topaz. Hopefully we find a bit more to make a full hook. Ooh, we have tungsten as well. Okay, we're gonna grab the rest of this. And then we're gonna head out. There's just a few more pieces. There we go. We're gonna grab this tungsten and then we'll head up. And as you can see, first challenger. That's water block, but okay. Our first challenger is going to be this red slime up here, which I think he went left and fell down. Ooh, we got a boulder here. Let's head up and break this boulder just so that we don't get dunked on later when we aren't expecting it. There we go. Okay, so to finish this episode off, we're just going to head on up. Make a bed, sleep through the night, if that was possible in 1.3, but it's not. So we're just gonna hang out, place the bed, set our spawn point, and, you know, say our endings, and stop saying you know? You feel me? Hello, guide. So yeah, as you can see, with weapons out, we do have the glorious sheathed weapon when we're hovering it, which I really like. Very good. Let us make a bit more silk. Hopefully 5 is all we need for a bed. Yep. Okay. So, we're going to place the bed right there. And we can't set our spawn point because I'm guessing we need a decent amount more walls. We're going to spread the walls all the way over. Just uniformity. It'd be nice if dirt walls counted as walls. That'd be very convenient. Okay, that's all the walls. Spawn point set. And there we go. We can head out for this episode. So here we go. We got 3 little houses. We got a tiny base. We've made a bed already. Don't have that much in terms of damage output, but we will be doing a decent amount more progress later. I'm just gonna spread this out while I say goodbye. I'm just gonna make a little bit of area for normal chests while we wait to get diamonds and such. It'll probably take 3 or 4 episodes of gameplay just to be able to make it to the boss fight stage. That's just how it works. It takes quite a bit of effort to be able to manage a boss fight in Calamity mod, let alone in in the death mode that we're in. So if you're here for the boss fights, you could probably go to a different channel, or you could just wait around. I'll try and keep stuff as interesting as possible. We're gonna put potions in here. We'll probably want lesser healing potions for a while. Don't need a boss summon. Don't need these. Okay. We'll plant some sunflowers. And then we will head on our way. So I'm going to plant the sunflowers, living dangerously. Not too dangerously, though. I don't actually know if they can break through doors. But I'll be able to find out fairly easily. I'll just open this wall here, place the door, and then, since we respawn here, it's not that big of a deal if I die. When I die, holy cow. I'm bad. I haven't played Terraria in a long time. Oh, they can't open the door. That's great. That's just, that's perfect. That's really good. That's glorious. That's really bad that they can just open doors like that. I'll probably make it so the door can't open inwards and it can only open outwards. That'll probably help. Let's do the summon really quick. Oh, thank goodness the zombies are... It's daytime, thank goodness. I didn't think he'd open the door, like, instantly. That's pretty bad. That's pretty bad. Okay, we'll put the campfire here, just at the edge. We'll pick up our dead body. And we'll place the door back down. I don't know why I broke it. We're going to break open this table. This is a nice outro, isn't it? Getting destroyed by some zombies. So now they can't like open the door this way. They have to look backwards. So hopefully that'll help a little bit. I'm not too sure though. We'll place our sunflowers. I'll place one over here on the right side, just like down in this pit, just so then we can get the buff down there. Right here, and then I'll grab another one and I'll put it just over there in the corruption, and probably die in the process. And that'll be it for this episode. So it's been 23 minutes. Holy cow! Again, this is supposed to be semi-raw, just completely raw footage, unedited, showing off exactly how long it does take in Terraria. I mean, a lot of people do know, but a lot of people might have different ideas. They might think, well, I mean, how are you doing this? But basically, we'll show off the map. I haven't made it very far, didn't explore very much, stayed safe, died once to a zombie while we were getting out of our house, and this is all of our house so far. We made a bed, we made a few things, and that's it. So, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next episode.